The reason we are giving this information now is that we want people to prepare and understand that we are in a very difficult weather scenario with a wind change coming, the potential for a very hot night and very real risk for Victorians, for the western and central part of the state today leading into the evening, and the northeastern part of the state tomorrow. How that falls out will be determined by the speed and timing of the change and how the wind moves and a number of other more complicated weather factors. From our perspective, everyone needs to understand that the fire services are prepared, we are ready, and we're planning both for today, into the evening, and for tomorrow. So it is imperative that people understand that we're in a day, overnight, tomorrow event, and understand that the weather today will peak late in the day. What that means is that for the western, Wimmera, central parts of Victoria, the hottest part of the day is somewhere around 5 o'clock on. It is already 38, 39 degrees in western and northwestern parts of Victoria. So we can expect very high maximums by the end of the day. We do not want people thinking we've made it to 5 o'clock, the day is over. The worst part of the day will come late in the day. So we're in a situation where we're preparing for today and tomorrow and for a very hot night. Once again, when you're in a code red environment, when you're in places like the Wimmera and for northeastern, northern country and potentially north central tomorrow, our advice is you need to make your plan, decide where you're going to go and what you're going to do if you're in a high risk area in those places. Some interpretations have been that if we declare a code red in parts of in a district that it means everyone out. It really is about those who are in high-risk areas moving to a place, moving so that they are safe. Our primacy in this discussion is about life and people making good decisions, and that's why we are here today. As you know, there is a total fire ban across Victoria today, and we would expect total fire bans to be in a number of districts again tomorrow. Across South Australia, they are in total fire ban conditions and also into New South Wales, and they expect in New South Wales to be in code red catastrophic conditions for that part of New South Wales that is facing or bounding onto Victoria.
The emergency service organisations are prepared for today and tomorrow, but the community needs to be prepared as well, and personal responsibility needs to be at the forefront. People need to hear the messages, they need to think about what they need to do, they need to act to keep themselves safe and to keep their families safe. So we're saying that we know in the Wimmera we're at code red today, Northern Country and Northeastern tomorrow we will be in code red, with a real possibility that North Central will also be code red, but it will certainly be extreme. So what we're saying to the community, if you're in those areas and you're in a high risk environment, your safest option is to leave. It is simply not to be there. And if you're going to leave, if you're going to relocate, go early. Go to a township, go to somewhere that is going to be safer, go to somewhere where you are going to be able to stay cool and get out of the extreme weather as best you can. Have a plan, enact your plan, act early. Again, the key messaging is the worst decision you can make is to stay and go late. That is, particularly when there's a fire or there's a real danger of fire, the worst decision you can make is to be on the roads at that time. So it's really important that people understand whilst we're doing everything we can to keep them safe, they can't assume that we will be there to rescue them in the event that it all goes wrong. They have to think about their own safety and they have to act.